Hi, this is Tina with T Plus, and today I have some clothing from Bryant. As you can see, the very first thing has actually already been opened, and that's because when it came in the mail, I was so excited that I wanted to wear the skirt, and I didn't want to wait to the weekend to make a video. So, the very first thing up is this really pretty bright pink pencil skirt. As you can see, it's got the banded waist, which I like. It creates a nice definition of your waist without having to wear a belt. And it has an invisible zipper, which is nice as well. It's a more clean look. But I'd like you to notice this if it's showing up. See all these wrinkles right here? Within 5 minutes of putting this skirt on, it was so wrinkled. Like, this is minor. It was so wrinkled that it was just really inappropriate to be wearing at the office. It was very disheveled, and I was uncomfortable. And on top of the wrinkling issue, the fabric got really baggy where it got stretched out from where I was sitting. So when I would stand up, it would be tight in certain places and really baggy in others, like the butt, not very flattering. So as much as I like this skirt, it has reinforced to me that I should not be buying things made in this fabric. It's just listed on the tag as a cotton spandex blend, but I believe Bryant refers to it as twill. And I've had the same issue when I've had shorts and other things in this fabric. So, beautiful skirt. Unfortunately, I'm going to be asking them to take it back because I'm not going to be wearing it anymore. The other thing that's already open is I got a package of bra strap converters, and all it is a little bra strap material closure that you can put around your straps in the back to pull them in to give you more of a racer back shape. I used one the other day. They work really well. I mean, how could they not? All they do is pull the sides of your straps in. I will say it was a little bit of a challenge to get it on. Because you can't put it on before you put the bra on, or I can't. And so I was doing all sorts of contortions around the back to try to get it strapped. But it worked well, so I like this. The next skirt I have is this really pretty, it's labeled as a moss color, which I actually think is a really apt description. It's primarily green, but it's that green that has a lot of brown in it, just kind of like Spanish moss when it's fresh. It's also a pencil skirt with the banded waist and an invisible zipper. It has a slit at the bottom. I haven't opened it up yet. Tip. A lot of people don't realize, but slits on jackets and skirts and things often come tacked at the bottom so that they keep their shape and they don't get wrinkled in shipping. And sometimes people forget to just take that out, and you see people walking around with their slit closed. Just be aware of that when you get a new skirt. Take it out. This is also a polyester. It's a polyester rayon spandex mix. It's not lined at all. Got pretty good stretch, so I'm hoping that it'll hold its shape. But I'm looking forward to trying this out at work. I love a good pencil skirt, but I have a hard time with them, so we'll see how that works out. Now this is actually the thing I'm most excited about in this package. I mean, the pink skirt I was really excited about, but this gray skirt blew me away online. It's really similar to the green skirt, except, let me show you the back, it'll be easier to see in the back. It's got this little double ruffle at the very bottom of the back hem. Just makes it a little bit flirty, takes a very plain pencil skirt and kicks it up a notch, gives you a little bit more visual interest, which is nice. The skirt also has the banded waist and the invisible zipper, and it feels like it's the same material as this green. Yes, polyester rayon spandex. I don't ever have any issues with the quality of Bryant's clothing. You know, the hemming and the stitching's always really good. So, We'll just breeze past that part. I have 3 shirts here. They are all short sleeve button front blouses for work. I have multiples of not this exact shirt, but of their other button front short sleeve blouses. They all fit me exactly the same. The quality is always nice on them. It's usually just a function of I'm getting some new colors. So I picked up this purple one, and this is almost exactly the same as a coral blouse I have. It's got little puff sleeves and a button, which is nice. And the button, it has 2 buttons, so you can size the sleeve in or out depending on the size of your arm. And then it's got this little bit of gathering right here just to give a little bit of interest. It does have a higher collar, not a full mandarin collar, but a little bit higher. That's a little bit more difficult for me because it has a tendency to close me in here. And I have such a short neck and a broad chest that it's generally better for me to be more open. But you don't want to show too much skin in the office. And they make such pretty blouses that that'll work, I know. Now the black one and the white one are exactly the same as each other. And there's only one little bit of difference from the purple, and that's that if you can see, I don't know if you can see, that they have a slight stripe in that there's a thicker fabric followed by a thinner fabric, creating a slightly sheer stripe. Let me see. I am going to have to wear a camisole under the white one for sure, because I could definitely see the pink of my skin, which means my bra will show through. And while that might be okay on television or on a date if you so choose, it's not really appropriate in the office, especially my office, which is fairly conservative. And the black one also is sheer if I hold it up to the light. Like I can see light through it, but I can't see my hand through it at all, so I will not have to wear anything under this one. I'll try on one blouse and then the skirts, but I'm not going to try on all the blouses because they're exactly the same, and so I know they're going to fit me the same. Okay, here I am in the gray skirt and the black blouse. First off, the blouse fits great. I knew it would. It's a little long. I think it's actually longer than the other blouses I have like this, but I'd have to compare to be sure. It's coming down to here, so it really needs to be tucked in. I like the skirt. It has some issues to begin with. First of all, the fabric shows everything. You can see the buttons from the blouse. You can see the bottom of the blouse. You can see my panty line, which is not necessarily something I ever thought I would be pointing out on the internet, but there you have it. And I know my figure with pencil skirts, and because I have this very prominent belly, I look better with things that are a little bit pulled, that are untucked, so they cover a little bit here. It de-emphasizes my belly. It would also hide some of these lumps from underneath. But I can say it's pretty clear I'm going to have to wear a slip under this. But let's look at the little ruffles on the bottom just for fun again. Aren't those cute? Those are worth having to wear a slip, and I wear slips all winter long anyway, so having to throw a half slip on in the summer is not really that big of a deal. Okay, here I am in the green skirt. I've untucked the black blouse so you can see how long it is, what I was talking about. My waist is here, and it's coming all the way down to here. So here's the skirt. It's not showing my panty line as much, but it probably also needs a slip under it. It's a very slim fit skirt, but it feels great. The cotton gives when I walk. I can tell that it's going to be good when I sit down. It's not going to bind. So I'm excited about this, and the color's great. Oh, I have the same issue I have with all pencil skirts, and that's, again, the belly, but that's me, not the skirt. And if I wear something untucked, but not this long, it'll be good. I'm not going to try on the pink skirt because it's an awful wrinkly, baggy mess, and I know that already. And I'm not going to recommend it to anybody, even though it's so pretty. So there you have it. Thank you for joining me as I unwrapped my package from Bryant, and I'll see you next time.